Welcome to Jason's Electronics Repair. I'm Jason, and welcome to my ER. How's everyone doing today? This has been the oddest stream setup I have ever had. I intended to stream about 25-30 minutes ago because I have an issue with a switch I need to work on. So let's see here. I'm going to wait till I get a few more people in here before I start this issue, but I can't wait too long. But what I have been able to do is not like this. Just got to make a quick change here. Okay. Hey David, how's it going? So I just needed to make a quick change. I put my monitor in, I put the OBS in a different location and I didn't like it. So all right, we got 2 people. Hopefully some other people join the thing. So I'm just going to get this up here. Okay, so let's. All right. So what do we got? Let's go to the. Yay, it's glitching out, so we'll put that there. All right, so I finally have a dock out here to test the switches. I got my son a new Nintendo brand charging pedestal thing for his Switch. Yesterday it came in, and I put his dock out here because he doesn't use it on the TV. He just uses it for charging. So I put the dock out here. That's a fixed working switch. But I came across an issue with his that the screen locked up. Fix his kickstand. So his screen locked up, and I can't do anything. I can make it go bright and go dim. It's also saying it's being charged when it's not being charged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to the dock, which is in the top corner, and I'm going to pull off this fixed switch, and I'm going to put his switch on the dock and see what happens. And nothing happened there. So okay, let's see if this turns on now. Yeah, it's got screen on it. It's very dim. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, let's just confirm that this dock is displaying. Just make sure this is still displaying. Yep, so that dock works. So for some odd reason, his screen is frozen. It wants the dock, but it doesn't show anything on the screen. So let me power this one off here. Just power this one off. Okay, so that's one I fixed earlier. So this one won't dock. Bill, how's it going? So screen's frozen. It won't dock. Now that the screen is frozen, dimmed from the dock, it is still saying it's being charged. I mean, I can see the screen. It just doesn't have a backlight, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. So, hello, Sarah. How are you? So we are going to take a look at this here. So try to get him back up and running. I'm hoping just a quick battery unhook and a rehook up will solve this issue. Let me try holding down. See, if I hold down the power button, nothing happens. And normally you hold it down for 12 seconds. Okay, it went off that time. And we get boot. So okay, so it's working now. Let me make sure it still docks. It was weird because I put it down to, yeah, it still docks. I put it down to the held down the power button and it didn't work. It didn't turn off. It didn't turn off. I held it down for like 30 seconds and it never turned off. So that's why I was like, well, I'm doing a stream anyways. Let me look at it on the stream and get people's input. Now, the dock that I got is Nintendo made. Let me go get that real quick. Hold on a second. Let me mute the mic. I sent my son to fetch the little charger thing. Yeah, I turned it off and on. Yeah, I turned it on and off again. The first time I tried it, it didn't work. The second time, it didn't work. It only seemed to work after I clicked it on the dock and then tried to do it. But here is what I got. This is official Nintendo. They recommended it's $30, and you plug in your Nintendo OEM USB-C here, and then you plug in your Switch here like this. And I don't know because his Switch never locked up before, and I don't know if it's this that is trash and it's causing the issue. So I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, let's do this. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off his Switch and I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. And I wonder if this is just a charge circuit or it has other things in it. Like if it's just a 90-degree charge circuit thing. I'm going to take it apart. See what's in one of these. So same Y-wing screws, same length as on the Nintendo Switch. 100%. Hey, sweetie, I'm streaming, okay? It's all right. You're up early. So, all right. Hey, Travis, how's it going? Julian? Micro? Did I miss Micro Mage Repair? Yes, I did. I missed Micro Mage Repair. How are you doing? So, let's see here. Okay, it's got 2 springs down there. I'm not seeing anything. I don't want to. It looks like I have to take off the bracket, but it appears to be 2 boards with a ribbon cable, and it's just jumpering the USB-C over. So this is going to be fun to put back together. Let's see here. No. One. Two. And we put it back together. So it is apparently just 2 boards, one with female and one with male, and a flex cable to tie it together. So I'm going to put this back together. Need to heat from breaking it. No, Micro Repairs is who I meant, not Micro Mage. I thought you said Micro. I get confused. It's too early for Micro Mage repair. So, well, that was not a exciting thing, just hard resetting it, but it just makes me wonder if this charger gives it any kind of issues. I mean, like I said, it's a Nintendo charger or dock, charging dock, whatever you want to call it. Because I was going to just buy a new dock for out here, but they're going for $120 new, and it's not something that I'm going to pay for when he doesn't use his TV dock at all. And I can just use that, and then he can use this unit here. So let me get. Hey John, how's it going? Oh, Jillian. Oh, hey, yeah, I sent you that. Yeah, I was super busy yesterday and was away from the computer. Yeah, I'm glad you got that. So yeah, if you're in the state, if you're in Florida, then the turnaround time should be less. But I gave you the long turnaround time in case that it needs the CPU reworked on it. I'm hoping it's just M92 and it's a cheap quick fix that it's going to last. But if the CPU needs reflowing or reballing, it's going to take a little bit longer to do. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going to fix the kickstand on my son's Switch with a better, more improved kickstand. So, where is said metal kickstand? Is my mic on? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let me see here. Let's try, not that one. Let's just try. We all know that was going to go off. We all know that was going to go off. Here it is. Okay, so I have a metal one and I have a cheap plastic one. We're going to see what works here. So we're going to try to pop this off and try and see if it's wore out or anything. Okay, wow, this is just a day full of easy stuff. Okay, you're good, buddy. Yep. Okay, so no fancy metal kickstand, none of that nonsense, just boring boring, reset it, and clip a new $7 kickstand on. No, that's all right. Don't drop it.
Are you done?
No, I'm still streaming. I just started. Yeah. Okay, so I just had to pause for the microphone there for a second. All right, so we can put that away. Now let's take a look at this. Oh, yeah, here's what I got this in. This is going to be very handy for this next part. So this is a screw extractor kit by Easy Out. They make a good product. I use these. They're machining ones I've used for years. I just never, oh, these are weird. So I'm going to try to use them handheld, not in a drill gun, and see if it works. To remove a switch screw, I have a switch screw stuck. It's not the first one. This is the last time I had to break out the Dremel in like 20 minutes, and it damaged the case. So these are 1/4 inch extensions, or well, that actually may be 4 millimeter. So it's got different heads on it. So that's for reaming the screw out. And then they actually have the easy outs. I don't know if that's going to be small enough for what I need. What is that? Number 10. All right, will this fit in my... Hey, look at that, it fits in there. Okay, so an easy out, as you loosen the screw, it bites down into the threads and allows you to back the screw out. If that doesn't work, I'm going to just ream the head off the screw with the other ones. But I've never done it with that. I've never done it by hand. So it's going to be interesting. So you're supposed to ream it with the other one here and then take the screw out. So let's look at what we have here. All right, this can go back on this dock here and finish charging. So this switch is switch 1011. The video I did on the edited video, it was doing that boot logo thing, and it was crazy what it came down to, because it works now, and I'm going to go over in detail what was bad on it to make it do that, and then some people have made some bets on what lines were shorted that make it do that. So, but first I got to get this other Joy-Con rail off. So this Joy-Con rail, this screw is stripped. No matter what I stick in there, I can't unstrip it. So I'm just going to try one more time with a 00 here. Why fix it? Oh, this isn't going to work. No. All right, so I'm going to I don't know if this is going to be the best way to do this by hand or not. Hey, Danny. How's it, Danny boy? That's my nickname for Univerter Repairs. If you don't like it, I'll stop. All right. Well, this is going to feel great on the shoulder in a bit. I don't know what it is about this screw that likes to strip out. So no, I don't think doing this by hand is going to work. All right, so I'm gonna have to resort to another method. All right, so I was hoping that I would be able to pop these out by hand, but apparently that is not the case. So we're gonna attempt to use this little thing because I don't own a big boy drill gun. I do not own a big boy drill gun. So we're gonna come in here with our little cutter bit. Let's try to get this in here. Oh, you guys are talking about that MacBook. Sorry, no MacBooks on this. Just the optimal way to do this is with a left-handed drill bit. But with a left-handed drill bit wouldn't get here fast enough, so this is what I'm using. And it's probably going to fail epically. No. All right. Sure, this is real great on the mic. Oh my god, this is so much easier on a drill press. So much easier with the drill press. All right, so we're going to do it a different way. Wow, these are some serious screws. Hey Jaden, how's it going? Andy? Hey, look at that. The screw ended up backing itself out. Fantastic. All right. So they work, just not the way I had envisioned them to work. Okay, so that's a little bit warm, so I'll let you know that. So let's put this stuff away. So now, just a mess. Okay. The screw stripped out when I was trying to take this rail off. Mostly probably because of the Wera screwdrivers. They didn't bite it and they rolled it. So I bought the Easy Out kit because I've used them before. And I was hoping I could use them with the hand screwdriver. But no, that is what I needed to use. So that's out. So we're going to get this off now. So we're going to get this off and we're going to take a look at this because there was issues with the last one I looked at. So we're going to put this up. Okay. So, all right, let's get the microscope light on. All right, now with these Joy-Con rails here, hit them with, yeah, that's a way of doing it, hitting it with a hammer. So the Joy-Con rail has a flex cable here, just like this one. And this goes in there like that. And then there's a pin that goes in here like this. And then you can push that pin out to get to the pins, which is now something I'm going to do when I clean these switches. When I do the refurb, I'm going to clean these because this looked deceptively clean when I looked down there. When I looked down in there with the scope, it looked deceptively clean. And when I pulled it apart, it wasn't. It had massive amount of corrosion on it. So I'll show you what it looks like after I cleaned it up. This one, does that look good? Yep, that looks like the right one. So this is what it looks like after I cleaned it up. So it was pretty heavily corroded. It was definitely shorting something out. I believe Phil said he thinks it's the 3-volt line. I think it's a data or clock line that was shorting out, giving me the M92 error. So M92 didn't need to be changed. It was this rail that I had thought was good from looking at it under the scope. So hammers and duct tape. Yeah, I'm out of duct tape. It's the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the pin out of this one, and I'm going to hope that it's as nasty as the other one so I can show you. No, I'm not going to use that. Okay, so you just push the pin with a pair of tweezers, not your good tweezers, and then pull the pin out, and you can slide this out. So this one looks fine. I'm going to look at it under the scope anyways. So this one seems fine. You look at the back here. There's a little bit of corrosion on it. The starts of it, but you can see how dirty they get. This one is nowhere near as bad as the other one was, but you know, it's getting there, so this one could be the next one to go. What's wrong with the audio?
Oh, really? Seriously? How about now? Is it better? Audio is screwed on this scene. How about now? Is the audio bad now? Because I'm on a different scene. That one just has the one mic. That one just has the one mic. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. There it is. The AmScope turned on. How does the AmScope even have a microphone? That's just weird. So, hopefully that's better now. Okay, cool. Yeah, the AmScope was, when I switched to the AmScope, it turned on that microphone. So, anyway, so this one is not bad. I'm going to clean up the back side of it just to get this little bit of corrosion off of it with my little brush. I'm just going to clean that up a little bit. I don't want to put two new rails on this. This is turning into quite a money pit. 5 days on fixing this thing, and it already needs a rail now, a new rail. All right. So hopefully no other audio is picked up. So I'm just going to clean this here. I'm going to turn that on. All right, now I can see better. Okay, so this one is still good. I believe these are both the same. Yeah, these are identical. So I'm going to use the less beat up one after I clean it up a little bit. Okay, so that's cleaned up, and then we're just going to reassemble this. Like that. I'll put my pen back. Okay. All right. So there. So this one's good. I'm going to throw it back into the box for this unit. This one's bad. Throw it in there for right now. So this one I'm going to finish up on the video. I just want to let you know that you can get a short on the flex ribbon connector that will cause to go to Nintendo and stop working. Boot with 2163 or 2164 error, and it will work fine sometimes and sometimes it won't. So I definitely had a line shorted on that one Joy-Con rail. I'm going to hash it out on the video to see exactly what is what can short. I'm just going to short stuff basically. What can short to cause you to get that error. So yeah, that burn you got, that was pretty nasty. Yeah, that was That was disturbing. I bet you that stunk. That had to stink. I don't care. Burning that kind of flesh, that's... Alright. Let us move. Excuse me. Let us move on to this unit here. Alright, so this one needs some connectors. So we need two Joy-Con connectors, a speaker connector, and I'm hoping I can just replace the little latch on the power ribbon and not have to change that connector. And then this will be a board I'm going to sell as board only. It works. So let's put it in a board holder. All right, we're going to use the Andon Star scope for this one. And we're going to focus that up. And we're going to switch to that one. There we go. Woo. And look at that. Sound again. Okay. I don't know why all my cameras are putting sound on there when I had turned them off permanently. So, all right. See you later, Dad. We'll fix it. Have a good day. All right. So, 2 of these, and let's hope that nothing else. So hopefully I can float those on. It's already been swapped over to leaded on this one, so I should be able to swap to drop a connector on it and be done with it. So and of course, seriously. Oh, this is not the day for oh, it's back up. Okay, this is not the day for this. All right, so we need hot air. I'm going through the bottom of the board, so I'm going to go a little hotter than I would normally go. 470 at about 45, 65 out of 120. So we'll set up fume extraction. And okay, so everything's good. Somebody's saying in chat. Yeah, I don't have. I don't know why when the scopes turn on, the mics are kicking on. I did an update, and I don't know if it changed it before I turn them off once and they stay off, and I lock them. So I don't know if because of the update it did that to me. I'm not sure. It happens. I am still a noob. All right, so okay, well, this better go well because I don't have a lot of these left. So Yeah, I tried to do it the way that Bill does it. Here, I'll show you what I did. No, it's not the right screen. Look, here is. See, I have 3 scenes. I have main, title, and links. The main screen has all these sources that I turn on and off with the Stream Deck. And here's all the audio, but this one mic is global. But these audios are the cameras, and ever since I got the CamLink card, they are there, so I just lock them off. And they normally stay off. They normally don't come back on. So, like, I can turn on the overhead camera. But it's weird with the new CamLink capture card, I never had audio before. So it was never something I had to deal with. But, let's see, what does it look like here? Audio. Yeah, I don't know. Just disable them with the little Xy thing, right? Oh, dude, I can hide it. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that was neat. What I want to do is I want to lock it, and then hide it. Okay, so let me check it on this now. So the N and star. So if I come here and I lock it off, and then I can hide it. There we go. And then I can do the same thing for my Amscope. And I can lock that. And I can hide it. Okay. What about game console? The game console, I kind of want to be able to have sound. So, all right. Well, that worked out. Okay, so we are set to, I believe 470 for 65 out of 120. Now I'm going to put me a little chip quick flux on here. Just a smidgeroo. Yeah, get on there. There you go. Yeah. All nice and pretty. Okay. So, USB sound cards. Oh, I was just muting them. Oh, I tried that studio mode. I couldn't figure it out. I'm not good with software. I'm not. I can fix hardware stuff, but just software gives me headaches. So, these are tweezers courtesy of the coder. There we go. Just want to go back just a smidge. Not too much. All right. Coming in with the hot air. Hey, look at that. It moved everywhere. Well, that does have leaded solder on it, so that should settle down nicely. Hopefully. I really need to put my contacts back in. I can't see crap. A little bit of a nudge. There we go. That should be on. Okay, so that should be on. Man, wow. I will tell you this right now. Okay, so I appreciate Julian. If you get that out, I can get it. I should be able to knock your switch out next week, for sure. So, assuming this is going to be okay. Flappy still works. Alright, so that's soldered down. Let's just check these pins here. Yep, they're all soldered down, so I'm assuming the other ones are. Alright, so let's move on over to this one. So this one had a lot of rework on it. So I am expecting capacitors to slide like crazy. So I'll do the turn on the irons. That'll work. All right. So a little bit of flux. I'm on screen, right? Yeah, don't drop your tweezers. That's the worst thing you can do. These are still doing good, the ones you sent me, Phil. I had to rebend the other ones. They're all right. I need some more work under the scope, and I don't have the patience for that at the moment. All right, so I'm going to come in here with my iron, tin it, clean it off, and switch these over to leaded. All right, so they look good. Let's get this cleaned off. I don't think I got enough solder on those. So hard with the lack of depth perception on the end and star scope. I mean, it's doable, but you really gotta like manipulate your view. No, it doesn't look like enough solder. That's the downside of this scope. Sometimes you don't get enough solder on there, and you think there is. So, add a little bit more solder to that. There we go. All right. I know I'm slow. I'm sorry. But I get the job done. All that matters. All right. All right. So let's get another connector here, and we will get going.